Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Hello! There's a new update from your favorite GSM operator, AfriCell.
For all of you that have struggled to buy cash power beyond $7,000, AfriCell has done it again. The limit to buy cash power is now up to $30,000. Oh yes, $30,000.
Buy all the cash power you want from your AfriMoney account by dialing *777#.
Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
It's an amazing offer. AfriCell mobile money just got way better. The threshold for cash in and cash out on your AfriMoney has been increased.
Planning to have an uninterrupted electricity and water supply from solar energy in the Gambia and beyond? Worry no more, because Solar Enterprise will provide you with the solutions at reasonable cost. We have experienced personnel who can install and advise you about your electricity and water supply with a warranty period. We have good quality solar products from North America and Europe. We provide services and sell products to individuals, organizations, institutions, private offices, communities, and government. These products are solar panels, batteries, charge controllers, inverters, water pump, water heaters, freezers, submersible pumps, and general solar accessories. Visit our stores at 48 Kairaba Avenue and Brusubi Highway, or you can call us on 7657-479-980-8483, 340-9400, or 635-9906.
Make your nights as bright as your days with Africell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 is only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy AfriCell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing. Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Hello, I am back again on another episode of the playlist with aka Big Sey, Ebrima Sey. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm alright, Sally.
How's it going?
It's been crazy hot.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Semester, you come to Hogay.
Nah.
So then you wait town, mom. Don't they wanna, blend in with the humidity. So, and they kind of find it difficult to adjust.
On the contrary.
There's this fan.
Yeah.
Like
the hand fan
fan that people use, maybe you should be walking around with it.
Nah, not
or what?
Me.
You're cool with it? You're cool with the temperature?
Well, first of all, I'm not like a semester.
You are. You're coming from UK to Gambia, so whether you like it or not.
Well, it's like traveling to Senegal and coming back. Would you call yourself a semester?
Of course. When somebody make Kunkujang, someone you will call myself a semester from Kunkujang. So why not? Well, anyways, like you said, yeah, come. Man, how about turbo from Joge Dal?
I have no idea, but it doesn't make sense.
And you are not one?
No.
Okay, so you're just here for a holiday, I guess, and work.
I'm not here for holiday either. I'm home.
You're home?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I like that because not everybody would say I'm home though. Some would say, "Hanga man mangi new semester Gambia." Muna hajani. Mota hit Aisha defalen bagas man wa homo kole. Yeah. So, well, welcome to the playlist.
Thank you.
And it's good to have you back home. You were here 3 months ago. Your mom do frigate. So this is your base.
Yeah.
You're here to meet the family, work on your projects, and that's the reason why I'm in your feeling days show me.
Yeah, sure.
So let you board back. So Ebrima, you're best known as Big Sey, and you started your career. Is it in 2005? If I'm right.
Well, I started releasing at 2005, but I would say I was still, going to school and I wasn't pretty much like an artist.
Okay.
I was just being stubborn,
Right.
recording songs and trying to do videos and put it out there.
So you were just mixing it.
Yeah, I'll say
being a student at the same time an artist.
Sure. I think I started fully around 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, 2013, something like that.
Right. And you started with reggae dancehall but Legi, you're more into Afrofusion.
Yeah.
I mean, take us back to your reggae and dancehall days, because one of your most popular songs were Bail Bugalu Yomba, which is a song that everybody used to jam at.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because even myself used to love that song.
Yeah.
And, it became a statement where somebody wants something, and stuff. And I'm sure the idea was drove from the fact that people want Luyomba, I guess.
Yeah.
But you're gonna tell the story. So can you tell us more about your reggae and dancehall days and also how the song come about?
I mean, the mother they put out a message whereby people can relate. You understand? It was a time where they campaign a lot, like with the boys, and him attire, everything gone. We'll be talking about them Europe come like ne. We'll be describing the street and stuff. Like amuta passport, musta leave Gambia. But then that's the passion we had for going abroad. You understand? So we used to do all that. And then I sat down one time and then Lee, it could be very educating, like just trying to put that out there as a message on a song. And it was the time that I wanted to do music so bad. And then I had Cyboy, so rhythm la don defar, to be honest, like pretty much record na artist yep, and then we invite me, I went there and then he played the beat. But I've been freestyling this thing. I've been like playing with it, so I know the idea. I've already had the concept, so we recorded it. I didn't think nothing of it. It came out and then became a hit, you know. But it's pretty much about people should just not rely on, you know, easy thing that people just you just rely on people handing things to you instead of getting up and working and then you know making it yourself. But then,
and you know, then léegi laa gis ne sax comme Gambian youth yi ñu ngi jóg di dóor waa di ñefe, but then comme xam nga ku nekk da nga bëggoon a just leave the country without doing any work. So I think the song did had a lot of impact to so many youth then.
And like then the country wasn't this hard as well. So people can get away with like endo si ron mango be all day without having to struggle or them raba with job and stuff like that, because no matter what añ mu ngi tegul, you know, and they were mung fa ñeneen ñi dañ dee am 3 meals yoo xam ne ni free la dee nekk. Your parents provide these things. The country wasn't that hard. Things are not as expensive. So we were pretty much good. So like you said, ñun dañ daan mën a get away with that lifestyle. Not anymore. But I think like a lot of people after dafa ñëw mu become this slogan, people keep telling it to each other like baal bugalu yomba. I'm not being this guy, you know, we related actually, and he heard the song and he listened to it like few more times and then came one day man dama toore ma gis ne mu ma xala snop. I didn't know what it was. So basically mu ngi doon wax suma family member yi ne like moom dafa foog ne man dama bind song boobu you know specifically for him. Understand nga mu meru, he took it personal, you know, and si laa xam ne song bi a lot of people ñu ngi relate, ñu ngi see gis seen bopp and mu ngi make some kind of changes, and you know it's a good feeling to know something that you put out there is changing someone else's life. You understand?
Yeah, of course. But honestly, he was not the reason why you did the song.
No
Are you
chance.
Sure?
No.
Okay, that's nice then, because I mean, loolu daf leen la happen nag. Sometimes danga leen mën a wax dara or nga bind dara ci sa status, or you just write something somewhere and people think you're talking to them. But I think if a scenario like that happens, you don't have to get upset. I think you just have to ask the question, why am I relatable to this? And figure out how to best, you know, get yourself out of that situation.
Of course,
But it is what it is. Your inspirations then, before I start music, come from Baba Mal, Ismaila Lo, and Luciano. That's what you said then. Yeah. How is it that you draw inspiration from them, but then your style of music is way different from them?
Right. You can be inspired by a hip hop artist, R&B, rock music. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to
take that trend.
Yeah, like do what they're doing. Same genre. Understand? Because man, any good music I can listen to. You understand? I can jam to anything. But then sometimes I can listen to a R&B song and then be writing Afrobeat. You understand? It's just a few elements you have, then they capture your mind, and then they open that side of you that just want to write lyrics. Understand? Sometimes they make an empty bit of anything, like mun na neka hip hop, mun na neka, you know, like I said, mbala. But then yanko deglu, it's getting that emotional side of you where it's just getting you bleed, like just, you know, you start expressing yourself. But a lot of us are very good at putting these expressions into contents, like you write it down, put it in, and then turn it into music. So my inspiration from them used to be their melodies, their backgrounds, their style of music, and their mentality, personality-wise. You understand? These people are legends. These people.
But it has nothing to do with imitating them to become them, right?
You listen to my songs, you know, I sing nothing like Baba Mal or Luciano. You understand? Or Bob
Ismaila Lo,
yeah, exactly. But we have something in similar. That is like we are all revolutionaries. You know, we want to try and have that impact in order to change other people's life through our music. And if you see Social Law, Ismaila Lo, Jamu Africa, you understand?
That's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, you see Baba Mal was one of the first artists to bring an international artist to bring Yela. Understand? Yela went billboard in America and everywhere, you know, globally. Understand?
And Luciano Tamit, great
Luciano
artist.
the same. So
your first maiden song was Hatred.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're smiling. What
Wow.
made you sing about hatred?
Well, I was very young at the time. I wasn't even.
Did you experience hate?
Yeah, a lot. Everyone does. But at the time, that was inspired by, I was going to school, and then we have friends and we have crew. This is my gang. This is my. You understand? So I just wasn't okay with some of the things that some of our friends, supposed to be friends, were doing. So I was very quick at like trying to however I feel, I try to put it on songs. So I did it. But then I had this friend called Dr. P. Mohammed. He's a great writer as well, and by some Senegalese guy, but he was a close friend as well. So we had a chat, and then we were like, you know what, we're gonna go to MJ, the late MJ, and them and then talk to him, see if he can give us a beat, and so we can just pen this down. We went, and he was so generous, he was so kind. Like, he listened to us, and then he was laughing in a good way and said, you know what, you kids here, send parents, we were young, Sally boy, but he did it anyway. He let us record, and that weekend, it was like a couple days before the weekend. He said, we had this paper house thing going on in kind of thing. I want you lot to come, and I'll put you on stage. The guy did that, and it was the first time I went on stage to perform. I'll never forget about that day.
How was
it
the
changed
feeling?
my life. It was amazing.
Were you nervous or excited?
Before I went on stage, I was I was nervous. I was dying inside. But it's that one thing, you might not understand it, but if you're an artist, as soon as you hit that stage, it's like you're not.
Of course, I know what you're talking
Exactly.
about, because I'm not an artist, but
You've
so
been on
I do
stage.
host shows sometimes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
before I get on stage, I'd be wondering, I hope I'm not gonna, embarrass myself, or I'm not gonna do blunders. But then once you get on stage and people start cheering you up, you get that fire, like you're ready to do this.
It's like
Eat the stage up.
yeah, it's like you're sitting on someone else's palm who is so powerful, and then they're pushing you, telling you what to do, and then it just clicked.
Yeah,
So-
I know. It's a beautiful feeling. So after the Watch Yourself, you traveled to Switzerland.
Yeah.
Was it supposed to be musical or
Yeah.
just a holiday?
So I had this guy called D with Slam, He's from Amsterdam. He's a good friend of mine. And then he came, we were working on projects, so he does video graphics and stuff. So there are some very, very old videos that I've got online. He's the one that did it. So he had this connection, and then he wanted us to just go and establish some kind of proposal and see if we can get anything from like a record label to start to an album record, or just it was like an opportunity seeking journey.
Okay.
But then I went and got there, it didn't work as planned, so I had to come back in like a month and a week.
Beautiful. Well, unlike many other artists who had opportunity to travel and not coming back, you came. But what made you come back?
Right.
And not thinking, you know what, I have the opportunity coming here, let me just, quit music and get a job, think of building my future aside from music.
I thought about the struggle of not having documents to stay in someone else's country. And it's crazy. You're being chased by the police, and you have no friends. It's not like here, how people can just accommodate you, give you free food, and because those people are paying bills and it's hard on them. So for them to take another person and then add it to their struggle, they're trying to work, and the little they have, they're helping back home. It's really, really, it's almost impossible. So if someone can do that for you, it's like that person is a God gift. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's unlikely to happen, and I don't want to go through that. And I thought about it affecting my career and me
So
personally.
which means you took your career very serious.
Yeah, at the time I wanted to be an artist, and I dreamt of being big and performing on big stage. So I didn't want to jeopardize that.
Okay.
So I just
I'll say those days it was very difficult for an artist to travel abroad, because the music was not known then like it is now. I mean, despite the fact it is known now, unlike then, most artists still find it difficult to leave the country.
Of course.
But it was easy for you. What process did you put together to kind of, get out of this country then?
To be honest, it wasn't easy. And it wasn't like someone seeing my talent and then inviting me. For me, it wasn't like that. It was me lobbying the transaction and trying to figure out how to get out of Gambia and then go and pursue my career outside. And because I had this guy who was there to help, and I knew he could at the time, he jumped on board. We worked on it, and then it worked.
Right.
But then, you have your dreams, you propose stuff, they don't come out as planned, and we had to come back.
Okay, what happened after you came back?
I got back, I had a bit of a setback, because I had so much negative energy from a lot of people. The first time I got back, I didn't know what it was, but then I started walking on the street. I could hear people mumbling like, "Oh yeah, then go deport. The Fatou deport go home."
Sad.
Then go lead, then go. People too, especially us Gambians, how.
How did it affect you mentally?
Well, I've learned to grow a thick skin at an early stage, at an early age, because people that know me knows that I'm from a very humble background, and I've took a lot, growing up, because my mom and dad didn't really have anything from when we were growing up. So you can understand how crazy that would be at the time. You understand? Because you have to go to other people's to beg for water. You have no electricity. You wanna see who else has got TV for you to even go and see if they will allow you to even stand on the window and watch. And so I went through all that stuff.
Seriously? Was it that bad?
Yeah, it was really, really bad. Like really bad. But then I was in it. It wasn't really bad because it was just another day for me every single day. But then, my siblings, I am the eldest of like 5, so it was like the craziest stuff. I've went through the worst, if that makes sense. So when I got back and people were saying these things, I was already prepped for it, by my previous experience and everything else I went through. You understand? I wasn't going to stop. That wasn't going to make me quit.
Yeah.
So it just motivated me, if anything. So I kept on working even harder on what's the next plan? What's the next best thing to do? So, yeah.
I mean, it's like that. The going never stops.
Yeah.
When situations arises, you just find a way on how to maneuver and, keep going. So at what point after this whole situation did you travel to UK and had your single Let's Dance released in UK?
It was the same year. That was the year I started my career, pretty much. It's like 2012, because it kick-started early 2012, and by 2012 September I left the country. But at that time I've already made a release, and I was a bit known, within those couple of months I was so busy. I went to Basse. I had performance in Basse, Bansang, Farafenni, and some guys promoters used to get us on board to go do promotions for telecommunications, like taking their services to the provinces. I was one of the artists that was, selected to come up with a team who are artists as well, and to go to Basse, spend a few days there. That was my experience, and it helped a lot.
Was it to do an advocacy song? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really an advocate. It was more like a selling point, like a service, sensitization of what these telecommunication are offering to people and stuff like that. They give you a token of money. You get like radio stations, interviews, and then you got like a concert in Basse Youth Center. So
basically selling their products and services.
Yeah, like a tour.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. So after this, seems like you've been very lucky. Even though you went through the hard days you experienced, from that you had an opportunity, you traveled to UK, you did your Let's Dance single, and Bolo came out. After that, you won an award. Yeah? That was in UK, an international award in 2014. Tesco's Got Talent, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, in the Middleton, Manchester.
You did some work.
Of course I did some work. I'm taking you back. I did some pass. Tell us about that. How did it feel, having to go all the way there and, won an award and, Give us the feeling.
Wow.
Tell
Oh
us
my
how
God.
how it felt.
I mean, I didn't really expect. I didn't know what I did to deserve to be on that like competition. To be fair, so but then a few colleagues from where the people that I used to work with, they thought I was good. Therefore, I got this talent that that needs polishing, that needs like people need to see, and they were like, you know what, I'm gonna make sure we sign you up for this competition, and you have to be on it. You have to. I was like, yo, there are people because. It was 20, 28, 27 artists on that competition. Like people who have experience of going through music schools, they play instruments live. And also people who were pretty much like me, who didn't know what we were doing. Yeah. So it was a combination of both. So, and then I was like, why not? I'll go on it. But then can I do my own music? And they agreed. I used to work with Hakeem still.
Wow.
He make beats for me.
Yeah,
and I was
Hakeem
like,
is great.
Yeah, I was like, I'll use one of his beats and then write a song and use that song for the competition. I did it. It played out. It came out great, and I won it. So I got
Beautiful.
I got like a glass token that has my name on it carved, and I also got money and some certificates. And for me,
you have those.
Yeah, for me, it's not just that. It's the fact that I'm from this very humble beginning, and then I'm on this big
Platform.
industrial place where music is a big thing, and then I happen to be in one of those little things that they organize and got a little thing. So it was great.
Of course. And after that, in 2015, again, you were voted second in the Gambia Artist of the Year category by Interface Gambia in the UK.
Oh yeah.
Another,
Yeah, true. That took place in London.
achievement in your list.
Yeah, it took place in London. It's an annual event. I remember, I think ST won the one that they did last year. So every year, every end of the year, they will do this like annual award nominees, and then artists get nominated, and then people vote. So the winner comes out and then gets, whatever it's got given. But yeah, I was grateful. I'm grateful like to be part of that and also to win it.
Okay. So this followed a single called The System, which was recorded by at GSC.
GSC Records.
Tell us about the project, The System. What is it about?
The system was when we went to London for the event, for the award night. Yeah, that's when we recorded that song. So we were all there. So I used to work with it. We used to go as a team. I went with Malang, and then we were at some hotel, and then we mobile with the studio. Like all you need is the laptop, the mic, and the sound card and stuff like that. So we took it with us, and he played this beat. It was a great beat. I liked the beat. I think I can remember Manding Mori being there, and then he was like, "Boy, this is a good song." So he actually co-wrote the song with me, and there was no pre-plans, no warning. It was just a beat that was good, and then we just made the song.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Then after that, Sugar Baby came.
Yeah.
Sugar Baby was an EP, or
it was
Sugar Baby was Sugar Baby part of an EP project, or
part of
a
an
single?
part of an album.
An album. How many albums do you have, by the way?
I did a collaboration album and one album by myself.
Okay.
And not much.
Right. So this is the juicy part. And this is a rumor.
Yeah.
Is it really true? They said Big C impregnated 8 girls. Sorry for asking that question.
It's all right. It's all right. The thing is, like I was saying earlier, when you're doing stuff, especially you're growing, you're doing great with whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter, football, you have these other people who will feed on your limelight, on your stardom, or whatever you're trying to achieve. And it was just one of those, Okay. I wasn't really bothered about it because, like I said to you, I've grown a thick skin from an early age. And when I heard it, I also had people coming out of it, coming online, like kind of defending, because these people know me, their family, and they grow up with me. So they're like, how come you had all these kids? Where are they? Where are they hidden? We've known you. You've been with us like throughout your life.
Yeah.
So it must be a two-person thing. Like you must have a double.
Has that even happened?
So
ever happened in Gambia?
I'm not sure. I don't think. You know, there are people who would have like more than 8 or 10 or whatever, but it's just for it to happen in my life, and even people that are really close to me can't even attest to. That's the crazy bit. So I feel like it was just it was out of spite, I would say, because I started getting people who are supposed to be friends being different after that. And I remember, I don't want to mention names, but it involved, you know, just léegi yaa ngi Europe ñun ñoo fi yàggoon na nekka, and then léegi yaa ngi Europe doo dee nangoo sax comme like send ñu xaalis or do this for us. People used to think I've changed, and it wasn't that. It was just, even though I was in the UK, I was struggling still. UK is a bigger place where it's a land of opportunity. It doesn't mean like once you get into the UK, that's it, taking amga gui halis, you can give everyone else money.
Of course.
You know, I still try my best. I still got stuff that I do for other people, which understand that it keeps me going, because I only do it because I know where I'm from and I know how it feels to not have nothing. But then other people took offense and think ki dafa change, dafa never constant friend. It's like I have to do this thing. I have to send you money when you ask. I have to help you out. I remember
it doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I remember one of them. Every often, and I genuinely would give him the money, because do they let the lubari? I £100, I £50. It's not a problem. One time, mune tawbi dafa ñew, and then neg korgatambi, he has issues and stuff. You know, he's a famous journalist. And he's controversial. He involved himself in politics. You know, people knew him, and he have problems with artists about money as well. So he's well known. So when he said that to me, I said to him, at this point in time, I can't do it. But every other day, I'm doing it. Just because I couldn't do it this time, he snubbed me and started cooking all this stuff. And then next minute, it was so coincident. Next minute, before I know it, I started seeing. I went to work. I got up in the morning, I started having text messages. But oh yeah, go online. You know, some people are going crazy about you and stuff. I looked at it, I smiled, you know. So they wanted.
I know the person you're talking about, but that's so evil of the person, because you can't be feasting on somebody every time. Just once you can't get what you normally receive, then all of a sudden, you know, you want to campaign for the person trying to tarnish their image. That's evil anyways.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But like I said to you, trust me, I think I'm not glad it happened, but it really helped to build who I am today, because it makes me aware that you can't save the world.
Of course.
You can't be everybody
You're
else's
not SOS.
friend.
True.
You can't be everybody else's friend. Lolo, it's just impossible. So there are people you need to learn to understand. Yeah, we cross paths. But that's it, you know. Hi, hey, I see you. I know where you are. You're there. I'm here. You understand? That's just life. You have to accept it.
Yeah.
You understand? So
I mean, I've learned a new thing. Because my mom, come the person you were, that's how I am today. I feel like I have to strain myself, go extra mile, even if I can't, just to make sure nit mere with my, you know. But next minute they don't even care if you help them. The fight sense all life goes on, you know. Any other day, but I'm the you can't do it. Then they fight us based being a neck alone guy for no. So bottom line is, you cannot just save the whole world.
You can't.
Yeah,
you can't.
And you do what you can, and you leave the rest to.
And the funny part is, once you realize that, you start acting on it. You see people, you start losing people in your life. Man, I have a very close, very tight, small circle. I don't have friends, I have family. So I can be working with this guy or doing stuff with this guy, doesn't mean they're my friends. And that's okay with me. Some people can't handle not having people around them, can't handle, oh, I don't have friends. They get frustrated.
Of course.
Or they want to be validated every time. What are people saying about me?
Yeah.
And this is where the problem comes. You need to learn to understand Like
Be your own company.
yeah, the person that was loved the most was he was hated the most as well. And also
Peace be upon him.
my slogan is be yourself. Everyone knows that's my logo. Be yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
You understand?
I mean, there's this quote: "Be yourself. Somebody else is taken." So
What?
you can't be anybody else but you.
You yourself.
Beautiful. Let's move to your recent songs, Hula Ta. One of my favorite jams.
Go on.
I play it every day. I love Hula Ta. Ming and Ma, very beautiful too. Me and You, you know, very easy.
You and I.
Could they good Pulsa war nga muna xam ne Ming and Ma is you and I, me and you, us, you know.
You don't speak Fula, but you know that.
Juice, of course. Ming and Ma. The first simple, the Ming and Ma.
Fair
it's
enough.
like me and you.
Yeah.
Juice, obviously. Juice. Tell us about Juice, Hula Ta, and Ming and Ma. Xam naa ne project ki bopam la tamit. What's the project called? What was Juice about?
So
Juice was featured. I mean, the girl, I wouldn't call her girl, the beautiful woman featured in Juice.
yeah.
I know her. She used to be my senior back in the days in school.
You do?
Yeah, she's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. I like the fact that, you know, artists are now having dark skin in their music videos, you know, embracing the melanin. I like that.
I'm all about originality. If you know me, you know I don't do well
Artificials.
with the too much of like trying to be something else. You understand? Like I said, be yourself. Who you are. One of the things that I like about you is that I think I've mentioned that to you.
I'm humble.
You know, you have this dark skin, and then you're content.
Maintain it, yeah.
And trust me, it's who you are, and it's one of the reasons why you are loved. And
Of course.
yeah, because I think that would have ruined your brand, who you really are.
Definitely.
Yeah, you might not believe it, but I think that's me personally.
But that's how it is, because if I want to turn my skin, I cannot turn it to become white.
No.
That's not possible.
Yeah.
There will be patches of my dark skin
Yeah.
showing. So I'd rather maintain the whole dark look rather than having a cocktail and some kind of, you know, blemishes all over the place. So yeah, ladies, please, we're not dissing you, but we're just saying maintain your melanin.
I know.
You're beautiful the way you are.
I was privileged actually to have her on my shoot, because that was the first time she's been on one.
Wow.
She's never done a music video,
Of
and she would
course.
never let you get her on one of those. Yes. She's well respected, and people can't say much about her. To be fair, she's well reserved. And then when I had her on my video, I was like, yo, and I quite had that opportunity because I had the same on Mingema as well. Someone who's never been on a music video before. Just like, you know what?
I think
for you-
Juka, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Juka Lion Davo.
I will do it.
Because mostly, you know, STS and Ismaila will always tell me it's very difficult to have respectable women who
Yeah.
come dinañ nekk sa music video be, and you know it will sell it. Most of the time, I'm just these girls in the streets. You
Yeah.
know, they volunteer, and I'm like, well, it's unfortunate because unlike other countries, they just come a whole respected package to woman in a music video.
Yeah.
But Fini, you know, just the other time, they were hunting for a girl with a big behind, you know, but not a street girl, very respectable. I'm like, can I buy sohla me? Get a music video. But yeah, the fact that you have these ladies and they decided to give you the opportunity to work with them is amazing.
It is.
And I guess it's the fact that because, you know, they have that respect for you.
Yeah, it's the
And then,
relationship, I
yeah,
think.
some
Yeah,
music
yeah.
with them, they jelling as some any trash music that they would want to be featured in.
Thank you.
So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I had the same. I was quite privileged to have them both on my shoot, and actually, thanks to everyone who's been on my video, like from the set to the models, the guys behind the scene. I'm forever grateful. I can never stop thanking you guys, and because you are the reason why I am here, and then with all the branding and stuff, I can't without these people. So. I just want to take this opportunity and say thank you to them again.
But I noticed one thing. Most of the time, some music videos see dang they ñëw Gambia nga ñëw shoot ko fii nii.
Yeah.
Mënoon nga talk UK, you know, you say xam nga maa ngi UK fii infrastructure be more gonna nice and video wise feel like, you know, I'm the quality and stuff.
Yeah.
But dang they ñëw back home and get girls here, you know, locations. It's like you just love your country. You love it back home.
Exactly.
Why is that so?
Because the music I do, reflects my hometown where I'm from, because that's the message I'm trying to explain. You cannot impress or have that big impact in abroad selling them a really locally scripted song with like tall buildings and trains and flights and Lamborghinis like these other people do. It doesn't make sense. Like I said to you earlier, my music, I'm consistent on one thing. I want to bring the picture to life, like of who we are, where we come from, what we go through. Because if you talk to white people in abroad, like especially in the UK, a lot of these people here were not lucky enough to be educated to understand what Africa is all about. They think Africa is just some jungle, like we live on trees, or we dig rocks and then that's where we hide, you know. We still do hunting and gathering like the ancient, you know, monks and stuff. But making these videos, creating these songs and making these videos and then putting it out there,
like selling the destination.
Yeah, it gives them the exact picture of what we are all about. And I'm not saying I'm responsible, but because of the combination of all of us and everything that we do is the reason why we have people leaving their places from abroad and then coming here for holidays and trying to help and invest in building hospitals, you know, building schools, having charity aids and helping people over here.
I think the problem is the television. The things they show the other part of the world about Africa is what made, I mean, those people
Scared
have those
them.
thoughts about us. I mean, you wouldn't blame them much, because those days, whenever you tune into CNN or BBC, the only thing about Africa being showcased is war, hunger, genocides, poverty, you know. So people will be wondering, like, so the image they show to white people or people that have never been to Africa. I mean, I'm not ñoo xam ne sax nekkuñ white people, they are black Americans. Mus ñoo ñëw fii nii, you know, mus ñoo ñëw Gambia, ñoom impression bu ñu am moo nekk comme fii nii it's a war zone and a zone where nit ñi nekkuñ si jàmm. So it's very unfortunate. But then the part you guys play as an artist is very important, because, you know, comme ni nga ko waxee rek, coming here, showing what we have, also sell our country to make people want to come and learn more of our culture and, you know, find out what we thought was Africa like is really not it. So it's amazing. Right now, you're in Gambia. What are you here for?
Couple things, to be fair. Actually, few things. But it's pretty much around, regarding my music, is I've got an album that I'm working on, and I'm planning to do a launch here in the Gambia and as well as the UK, you know, in the UK. So I came to reconnect with my team. I have a team that I'm working with. So I need to shoot, I'm shooting videos. I'm trying to finish it by recording all the songs and completing them. Because some of them I've started them, I've not finished them. I've also got like at least 2 or 1 video that I want to do before I leave.
Right.
So hopefully we'll get that like executed. So we're looking at dates for when are we actually hosting the album launch and where. So it's pretty much about that to do with the music.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So any new album launching or any project soon?
Yeah.
Your fans, what should they expect?
Like I said, we're working on new videos to come out, because I've released one 2 months ago, and we want to keep that consistency every at least 2 months for 8 weeks. We drop another one.
Okay.
We've got another one coming out soon, so I've got a few features. So yeah, these are the things I'm working on at the minute. It's just like setting up, doing the groundwork pretty much, setting the foundation for the album launch, and shooting more videos. So yeah, that's about it, and finishing some of the tracks.
Okay, basically that's the reason why you're here now. Sort those out.
Regarding music, that's the reason, but I've also got all the stuff that I'm doing, you know.
Stuff like when is Big C getting married? Are you married? No.
No, I've tried that. I wanted to, but maybe I'm not lucky yet, because but I would, trust me, I said this year before and I was like, yo, this year I'm gonna get married. It didn't work. Last
Man.
year, the same.
Why
This
is it not
year-
working? Is it like the type of people you approach, or the problems coming from you?
It's pretty much a combination of both, and also I was so distracted.
Musically.
I'm the eldest.
Oh.
I have family stuff that needs sorting out. Like I said to you, my background. You have a glimpse of it. So I needed to make sure we have a house. My mom sleeps on her own house, not renting. We have water, we have electricity, and I needed that sorted. I need to have my own place. I need to make sure my siblings.
I know, like priorities.
Yeah, my siblings are okay and they're doing good, and help them get out of this place, because we all have this mentality like you need to live here and seek opportunities elsewhere.
I know.
And alhamdulillah, like some of these things are coming into place, and that's the other side of it. That's the other person. Yeah, it's just, I think pretty much all the things that I needed to do before seeing myself in that position of settling down is being done.
So
everything
now that
else can
means the
just-
next project is hashtag let's find Big Sey a wife. Hopefully, but at 2000 and hopefully before 2022 ends, we find you one.
Inshallah, I would love
Beautiful.
that. I would
So,
love that.
what are you gonna say to your fans?
I want to say to people, especially my Gambian people, let us believe in Gambian music. Let's support, because I've seen how things are here in the Gambia, and it's a bit sad. I've seen a lot of segregation, and people just divide, and then I want to work with this person, I want to support that person, and promoters are getting involved in these things. I just feel like the more all Gambian artists are okay, the more they can all get paid. Because if Gambian music is successful today, the promoter get paid bigger, the presenters, people like you, the radio presenters. But the thing is, we are still stuck up on like dividing and hating and not collaborating.
Make it bend sense.
Wow.
Because every artist within your recording, they complain about, because the promoters are the problem mainly. They only promote who they're cool with, and they feel that they are loyal to that person.
Thank you.
So because I'm loyal to Big Sey, I'm not gonna promote Sally. So my promoter Sally, Big Sey is gonna feel bad. And this is not a loyalty game or stuff. This is art. Anybody out there call hamne dafa something to deliver. The person is not just doing it for themselves. They're doing it for the Gambia.
Thank you.
So we just have to pack that childish act of I'm loyal to this person. Gama make sure when it comes to my showsy or to my airtime, mom rek la ko just radio be, anywhere I go, mom I represent. It doesn't make sense. But I'm feel artist bi si bopam lay blame, because if you're working with a promoter and nga gis ne comme kii nii mu ngi laa just show that loyalty thing, danga ko war a wone, you know what, that next artist is my brother too, and you need to help them grow. But problem bi mooy promoters yi then petty, but artists yi tamit seen boppa kenn demut bàyyi leen.
No, artists they play a role. They play a big part of it. It's not just yo lay wax ni, it's to do with like concert, like open mic and all these things. Ñun artists yi ñun ñoo tax Gambian music ba léegi mënut a move. You understand? Then Taylor, we get arrogant so quickly. You make one hit song, everyone is in time la day nekk. You understand? So demee ba nga understand pattern bi rek I'm all about try and leave legacy other than like I serve the longest reign. You understand? Ma fi nekk 10 years boo xam ne ni I've never been down. You understand? Try and be like I am the one who left these legacies. Man mata mission mu come up. Man mata Sally mu come up. I've put these people on. You think this way. Lolu moo tax ñoom Shekuba Bambino, ñoom Salif Keita, these people, this is why they are legends and they are forever going to be legends. ñoom you should do. They can sit there and say man ma put key up. Dañoo toog ñu ne man ma put key up, ma put key up. And if you look at their industry, Sally, come on, da nga xam ne ñun suñu industry bi is nothing.
ñun ba nañ industry to
we don't have.
That's the thing, because most of these artists will be complaining, even if you have issues. Then I had OG Loke here, shouts to him. He was complaining about similar things where
great artists.
where come the new commercial ones that joke as,
Yeah.
you know, feel ne come pay homage, you
Yeah.
know. Guy, then you want to start to pay homage and give respect when it's due, where it's due, you know. Not just because danga ñew rek tay nga make noise like danga feel ne come xam nga your warlord respect people.
Yeah.
And you know, he's been hated for the fact ne he has been in so many labels. And suñ leen bëgg a perform loo free moom moo nekk the first person to be very vocal and say no. Te da nga gis yeneen artistes yi ñoom duñ dee wax no duñ dee wax yes dañ dee wéeru si fence bi.
Doguma la I agree with the guy and I've experienced it, so I just want to share that with you. I had the same issue with open mic. I'm gonna be plain and honest about this. Waagaan ñu ngi woon Basse dafa musa call benn time mu wax ma waxi open mic. Understand? I was there with T Smalls, Manding Mori, Papa Lenti, MLC. As far as I can remember, I was there with all these people. Yeah. At this time, we were all doing our thing, and then kuneka mugi am hype am on their own ways.
Yeah.
You understand? So, guy just you sent mu wax ma send proposal. So I was like, we had our own meeting as artist. Boy, I have a brother who used to work in Africa. His name is Serif. Ñom dañ dé bokk ci ñu dé draft guys and pay invoice yini. Every artist was at least supposed to have 10K. Ñom they are giving us $3,000, $250 or
so the family comes to 10K we ñom dañ jël 7 ñu jox leen 3.
There is nothing to do.
Dugal ne 10K ngeen am.
It's nothing to do with like getting the program sorted because ñom duñ dé face stage. A lot of these things comes from sponsors.
Yeah.
So why don't you want to give the artist at least it's not coming out of your pocket.
Yeah.
They get taken.
It's like a rip-off. You're the you mama perform free and then you're gonna make money smack out.
The get takens, they're taking all. I can remember I speak to people who are inside, they will say like they will make $6 million. Mangla at the time.
Yeah, of course. You understand? Open mic come they've done many I don't know, Mami Alamo what I say because I've done over
It's the biggest thing like we've ever had. So, but because of greed, it fade away. And then artists, lutabe munuño am dara still now, and these artists are crumbling and struggling. Nobody then they found like going on social media saying, "I am the king, I'm Lord, I'm doing this." That doesn't cut it, bro. You're fooling yourself. Numbers don't lie, boy. Artists in Europe, these people don't they must gis ñu génn di brag because they know they're doing the numbers. That's all that matters. You understand? Spotify, these stream platforms are paying them millions of pounds, dollars, pounds. Yo yangi talk fi nga dem Faisal Jakarlo or Q City. 90% of the money goes to security. Nga fake Q City. Sound system is 120 now, like 80 grand. You understand? Yang fa gini as at gis na artist wamne dafa Faisal Q City mu gena si ak 90 grand or 100 grand. You understand?
Okay.
This money is like just over £1,000. But you go on social media pretending to be like Jay-Z. You understand? Let us stop fooling ourselves. Niti ñu get talk, ñu get gis and you get praise this artist boy. Artist Gambia, including me, all of us, we are all struggling. We haven't done anything. Definitely Fidara. So humble yourself here. Let's work as one and target where the money is. That's globally.
Yeah.
And we cannot do this.
And build a structure.
We cannot do this without ñu nekk benn. Am na ñoo xam ne nii boy, they are pioneers. These people knows about the industry. Like Carl, nekk Germany léegi, shouts to him, These people knows the inside and what we need to move this Gambian music industry from where it is and where it needs to be. You understand? But ñu ngi am koto yoo xam ne nii ñoom they've made their mistake and I'm sure they've learned from it, like ñoom Waagaan and stuff. Yàlla def leen joxoon the biggest platform fii. They could have been the person to organize ay host yoo xam ne nii open mic could have been this year we're doing it in Amsterdam. Next year we're doing it in UK, sponsored by Pepsi or Coca-Cola. They had the opportunity to do this, but the guys were so greedy. I'm so sorry, they were so greedy. You understand? Helping artists you
elevate from one step to another.
So this is my anger, that's my stress. And now you des fi ñu nekk di def li. These youths, like Ojilo said, I'm not saying
competition,
don't give people nothing, money or anything else, you know. Try and think about how you're gonna live, because this has been a pattern. You cannot be big and like be bigger than dang de ega si benn pinnacle. Gambia seen music industry dafa am fonde ega rek. That's it. And then from there you start going down. You don't go past it. You understand? Born Africans who were bigger than born Africans in their time, in their prime.
Fugitives,
But these people, they did what they need to do. Shouts to them. I have so much respect for this. They are legends, and they're back here now.
Wala jali back yate rek. Wala ñoom the late Tata Dinding. You know, all these people. I mean, aside from the Kora players like Sona Jobate, they're safe because of the kind of music they do and they found themselves.
It's because they're not even here.
Yeah, they're not even here.
Yeah.
But you fineka come linga wala rek. I mean, dang de ega si bena level and you're stuck there.
So level B is
a
level B is solid. Like I said to you, it's all talk. Artists boy, 90% of us are just like really struggling to fight and to be there. Need ko content. Need ko hamne they know their content, they're paying like come they claim to be, Trust me, they will be so generous. They don't have problem putting other people on their platform, helping other artists.
And what's the problem? Been a problem la notice tamit come artist suware am event. Moromi artist am dañoo talk setan ko mom kena mu promotal bopam, mom kena mu share flyers ami. Su busy too much ne fatena la invite show we don't know ki or you you know why is it so petty? Because man lini si chepe la ko xamé won but dafa melni comme légui góori ñoo gëna petty sax because man dama gis ne légui tamit gang mo fa nekka dafa am crew bu nekk di anda crew bi ni seen own movement la yo like what is going on?
Moy luma la do that separation it's here already. You understand? The promoters are not helping. So the thing is ñun ci industry bi dafa so small ba nga xam ne we have one crowd. Crowd boobu ñoo dee dem ci stadium bi ñoo dee dem Q City ñoo dee dem fu nekk. So the best way we could do this, like you said, artist bu am show na yeneen artist yëpp jàppale ko, he get paid. Every month an artist can become millionaire, Gambian millionaire. Fee. By every month benn artist yi hosté show keneen bu mu host show ñu dem NCSC ñu ne duñ authorize benn international bet this month is for this guy. You understand? Ghana no let them then shut down all outside performance and all this. They shut it down for a while.
And December being having the more the peak for every artist.
You having Wally Seka coming here like hijacking the whole event.
Everybody.
Why? Artists bu nekk every Gambian artist can get paid and be millionaire. All artists yëpp jàpp si you know what? Tey ST moo nekk di def show.
Especially this year clash yu bari dafa happen. Man am na artist yu bari ñu ma xam ñoo xam ne day buñ doon perform international artist dafa ñëw. Or either send moromi artist was having a show elsewhere, so you divide crowd bi. Like instead of suñ waroon a meal ku nekk, everybody is going with 100,000.
Yeah, this weekend is a prime example. You have 3 events si benn day bi, but ñu ngi am Gambian artist boo xam ne nii this guy. This is his debut. Limo his first time.
Is it Kombonka?
Yeah, the guy is humble. I'll respect.
I'm telling you, amazing kid.
You cannot fault the guy.
Yeah.
You understand? So instead of you come behind this guy and support him, and then make sure mom tamit mu make this one step, first step. No. So team ambi, like the management, you understand? Are the people sending the flyers, doing all this. Even artists you invite, no one cares to even endorse and then go and say, you know what, Kombonka, I saw Hussein Dada did something. Shouts to that boy, I have so much mad love.
No, Hussein more mashallah, really always support other artists.
I have mad respect for that guy. But mad love. These people, they're humble. They might not be like the biggest lunacy expecting they could be, but trust me, it's a work in progress. And if they keep this attitude, this personality, I have no doubt they're gonna achieve everything that they deserve.
Of course.
You understand? Gambian artists be then arrogant. But it's the fact that you think you know is what's funny.
We will come into that. We will get into that because I had that guitarist, Bena Senegalese, maybe Turam. He came to my show, and he was explaining that. Mune luko gonna meet is Gambian artists mune because the fact that they think they know
everything
and they don't know. Mune kini the foreigner live show mention an artist was one of the hottest right now. Dangam. Mune ma artist bi dafa wara perform live. So ñun ñoko don back. Mune mu ñew mune dama ko wax simple. It's either nga def lu mala wax or du mala back. Mune because yo xamulo mala waxal ya nga def mini comme xam nga. The person was struggling because guys when you a key mom mudem Z simply because you missing the chords and you're acting like manila ko defe ak nili. That's not how it works. I think every artist need to learn xam nañ ne fii school ne ko fi but then learn from ñi nga xam ne ñoo la jiitu ñoo xam ñoom make nañ so much mistakes and xam nañ ne léegi nii moo nekk yoon bi nga dugga tamit YouTube research su dul loolu ñun dañoo dee si mediocre rek understand nga fii dañoo nekk di déglu luñ foog ne moo nekk the best te duñ musa jaala frontière.
Thank you very
it's very sad.
I'm glad you said that. You have the people like Allegedly Keba Taylor. ñun respect guñ ñii but I promise you boy these people they know the basic that the Gambian people need to step from the next level.
Because kooku mu ma doon jox the story of naka ñoom Keba Taylor ak ki nga nekk di wax ni they are part of ñi nga xam ne ñoo made the alongside Femi. Femi Kuti. Homa, not Femi. Fela Kuti. They came up with the Afrofusion. Bokk nañ si ñi nga xam ne ñoo tega the African kid moom ma ne la keroog fii la toog dama play instrument bu nekk from one note to another dama explain bi naka la ñëwee ñun ñoo ko construct at nii mi ne ma bot xam nga xale dañ leen dee bugga pour ñu ñëw jàng but dañ ñu won gannaaw so ñun tam duñ mën a retain nit yi ñu ne leen kaa ñu jàngal leen and fii la ñoo toog ba ñooñu noonu yàlla na yéex maybe something happened or ñu retire and we're stuck.
non lu ma la wax mooy happen rek lii dafa nekk léegi a routine dañoo dem ba nga egga si level boobu noonu nga commencé di daanuwaat keneen tamit ñëw ba that level mu daanuwaat so ñun duñ am any fruitful upbringing from all this hard work these people have left here like ñoom Tata Dindi ñoom Jale lu gaay liggéey yëpp it's just gonna fade away and die just like that and dafa sad the only thing lu ma wax mooy promoter ak artist management yuñ fi am they should stop being selfish.
duñ promoter sax suma maas lañ rek toog rek nekka WhatsApp status di dugal ay flyer foog ne dugal social media Instagram dugal flyer fo ne yow yaa téegal gaynde bi loo
wax la yow as a promoter mosuloo host an event boo xam ne ni is beneficial and you solely invite an international artist from your own capability. You have people like me coming and say I will pay for Naira Marley to come. So yow ma use la yow nga dem si social media bi di make the loudest noise ever.
Wow.
As a gis nga Europe promoter they don't need investors. Investors come in to sponsor. But these people lobby these shows and they're very structured. They understand industry in the sense that then they just organize so January. They need to know January ban month la tombe si year bi. How is this going to affect the country? Who should benefit from this? The lobby team yoo xam ne nii man lu ma am it's not going to stop your lawyer. But I will still use you for presenting the show and then playing your part. Gambia ñun nga amee benn problème sali man suma organize show even though you will need for this particular show because you fit right to present the show and then to do this do your work. Every show boo fi gis rek nit ku nekk am na fa rôle am.
Wow.
They would rather not give you that role because of buguma sali am. Even though it has nothing to stop, it won't stop your pay. You still get your bread.
dañoo dem jël koo xam ne xamul dara. kooku ñëw yaxa show bi yëpp.
Just because bugut yow nga am that pay. People are very busy like trying to cut understand nga I'm taking your bread off you. You're not gonna survive. So mu ngay generate this anger from people like lii contribute na si luta. We are not working as a team.
No te lii nekkut comme si art industry bi rek comme li Gambian problem la. I think it's a syndrome from politics, from music, from whatever aspect, even soon healthcare system bi, even soon education system bi, benn problem lañ am. I think li attitude la si ñun and if we do not eradicate it, unfortunately nii la ñu war a continuer rek. I mean bro, it's 2022 and we're still talking about these things. Xam naa ne moom suñ fi toogee dinañ waxtaanee problème yi Gambia bi yëpp. But yeah, we've reached at the point where the Malanyo release. Okay. What are you gonna say?
So I wanna thank Mission, Babukar, my brother, Arms. They're my brothers, but they're my best friends, and also they are helping me manage the team.
Beautiful.
I've also got like outside people that I work with, like recording studios and all that. I've got likes of Park Music, GSC Records. I've got a good team, Rima Arts. I've got people in the UK that really help me. I've got someone that doesn't want to be named, but she's been quite helpful, and thank you so much for script writing, production, and then advising me on a whole lot of other things, and I appreciate that.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Kerr Fatou, and then I'm glad to be here. And finally, after 2 years, I've been. Oh my God, we failed a few times.
We failed a couple of interviews. But you've been here. You were supposed to be here. I mean, since last year or two.
Year before. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. And when you drop your album,
Yeah.
do not hesitate to come here
Of
for
course.
us to help you promote.
This is home.
This is home.
Yeah.
So this is what we have for you on this episode. Till we come your way. Bye.
Thank you.
Make your nights as bright as your days with Africell's new night bundle. Your night browsing experience has now been boosted by AfriMoney at the most affordable price. Enjoy the cheapest night bundle in the Gambia and feel the difference in comfort and speed. Activate the night bundle from your AfriMoney account and receive 1 gigabyte of data for $50 is only. Browse, stream, and talk all night long from 1 a.m. to 8 a.m. for only $50. Activate your AfriMoney account by dialing *777# and select Buy Africell Data to choose your night bundle valid for 24 hours. What more could you ask for? This bundle is only available through AfriMoney. Your AfriMoney account, your night browsing. Where AfriCell goes, nobody dares to follow.
Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Innovrix Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field by increasing access to quality healthcare products and services for all Gambians. IGH services include accurate point-of-care clinical lab tests with results ready in minutes and delivered electronically. Doctor consultations are available up to 7 days a week at the facility or virtually. A community pharmacy with the U.S.-sourced prescription medication with personalized labels and up to 60 tablets for only $300. Shop quality products like vitamins and supplements, pain relief, personal care, first aid, dental hygiene, and more. You can get it delivered anywhere in the Gambia from Banjul to Basse. Visit the facility at Fatou Golden Plaza, Bertil Harding Highway, opposite Election House, or visit our website at www.igh.gm. For more information, text 1881 or call us on 2866-200 or 3866-200.